Guys, I'm Joe Quesada. You're going to be seeing me all through the show. Coming to the stage first. Very lovely gentleman. He's already running up here. He's got a leather jacket. Hopefully it's real. Get on Rusty Rutherford, ladies and gentlemen.
It is a real jacket, that's for sure. Knock, knock. Who's there? Well, no, you don't have to say who's there. You can say anything you want. This is a free society. We all have free will. You don't have to say who's there just because the man wants you to say who's there. So let's try it again. And if you want to say who's there, do it. But do it because you want to, not because anyone expects you to. Fuck expectations. I expect you to say whatever the fuck you want. If you want to say who's there, say who's there. Otherwise, say whatever you want. Knock, knock. Beat it. Yeah. One dude said fuck me and the other dude said beat it. Alright, good. Good to know we got a sexy crowd going tonight. Man, what's up, Guild? This is fun, man. This is fun. Fun change from life. Comedians are crazy, though, as you've probably known by Joe fucking his girlfriend and powerbombing her or whatever. We're weird. We're weird people. Did you hear about the guy in Washington that attacked the stand-up comedian on stage, the MC, and hit him in the head with a baseball bat? You guys hear about that? No. Not too long ago, yeah, this MC for an open mic, I guess he apparently banned a dude. It's pretty hard to get banned from open mics, if you've seen any of our open mics in the city. But this dude got banned because every week he kept going on stage claiming he was Jesus, and it wasn't funny, it was offensive, I guess. And so he literally hid, and he jumped on stage as soon as the MC went on stage. He jumped up and he hit the dude in the head with a baseball bat. Yeah, fractured his skull. Super jacked up, and it's scary. Like, what we're doing here tonight is scary because just thinking about, like, knowing that could happen to me. I could just, at any time, I could be at a show, just minding my own business, and all of a sudden jump on stage and hit the host in the head with a baseball bat. Like, I could do that. So, watch out, Joe Quesada. Like, those ears won't protect you against a baseball bat. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, we are weird. We use this stage as our therapy because most of us can't afford therapy. So we come and we tell jokes and we share it with you. And it's weird because there's a little intricacies. Like, have you guys ever been in the bathroom and you realize you dropped your contact lens on the floor? And then you go and you pick it up, and then you realize it's not a contact, it's actually a drop of urine. Then you remember you don't even wear contacts. Now you just have piss in your eye. That sucks. And also sometimes I accidentally put my shoes on the wrong feet, and then I say, "Why the fuck are you wearing my shoes?" I like my women like I like my coffee. Drunk. The holidays just ended. You guys ever do that thing around Thanksgiving where you get a turkey and you hold it down to a piece of paper and you trace it and it comes out looking just like your hand? That's weird. Weird thing to do. I like my women like I like my coffee. Black with my penis inside. Like you've never had sex with coffee. A good way to tell if Coke is real is to smell it really hard and then see how you feel afterwards. Once somebody asked me if the pleasures from doing drugs were worth all the risks involved. That's the setup. And if you like the setup, you're gonna love the punchline because, man, that was just the beginning. Like, it gets so funnier. One time somebody asked me if the pleasures from doing drugs were worth all the risks involved. And then they melted into a neon rainbow butterfly fish and flew away. Mushrooms are weird. You guys ever snort a mushroom? Don't do that before $100 show. Man. No, drugs are nuts. Drugs are crazy. But if you are gonna sell drugs, a good way to sell them is to meet me in the parking lot. No. A good way to. You got some? You got some? Is that the? A good way to sneak ecstasy onto a plane is in your grandma's Depends. Never check it. Your grandma's Depends, like an adult undergarment. You just put them in there. They won't check while she's wearing them. It works. Just don't let her keister that, because grandma will hug you so hard the whole flight if she gets some ecstasy in her anus. Oh man. Never letting grandma use my ecstasy again. I like all kinds of women, not my grandma, per se. Bad transition, but unless I also keistered ecstasy, then maybe my grandma. No, I really liked I liked Farrah Fawcett a lot, but I found it kind of ironic that the same day Farrah Fawcett died, my ferret died in my faucet. That was weird. So back to drugs. Once me and some of these comedians, we decided to get my pet high. Have you guys ever tried to do that? Try to get your dog high? You like blow the weed smoke? Yeah, by a round of applause. How many of you guys? Okay, and raise your hand if you haven't. Okay, clap again if you have. Okay, cool. I like the interaction. No, it doesn't work. Like if you blow the weed smoke in your dog's face, they don't know to inhale. I mean, they're a dog. Like they don't. You waste the weed. So we found the best way to get my pet high, and we made a weed gravy. We mixed like half an ounce of chronic with white gravy, and we fed it to my hamster. And then we took the hamster and we fed the hamster to my dog. And then we ate the dog. We were tripping balls for like 6 hours straight. Oh, it's dangerous out there. I like my women like I like my coffee. Oh, no, I did that one. No, I'm recently single. Let's hear it for all the other recently single ladies. It's all right. I have nothing against it. It's just. But no, seriously, show of hands, single ladies. Oh, my single ladies. There's no fucking single ladies here. No, when I get single, happens every now and then. I like to get drunk and text girls that I might be dating or could be dating. And they don't always go that well. Like, here's one I did pretty recently. I said, so I was in Colorado, I was out of town, and I texted her, I said, I can't stop thinking you, Jar, it's kind of crazy about you, crazy, crazy. ... And then about an hour later at 4:16 a.m., but that's Colorado time, so it's 4:16 a.m. here. I texted her again and I said, I would give anything for you to be with me or stop athling about me right now. She didn't respond, so at 5 a.m., Colorado time, I text her, sorry, all my friends are drunk. Also, I'm a little drunk. Also, I really like to drink and finish drink in real life. Still waiting for her to call me back. She will. This girl that broke up with me, though, I used to send her poetry. Here's a text I sent her. I said, hey, just writing you some poetry. It's a haiku. She said, let's hear it. You guys know haikus? Five syllables, 7-5. So it's rip off your clothes. Shit. I'm out of rubber. I guess this tube sock will do. And after a couple more beers, she said, I miss you a lot, lover. Can you talk dirty to me? And I said, I want to headbutt your vagina so hard that it makes you cry. Said, baby, that's not what I want. So I'm headbutting her vagina later that night. No, we're not together anymore, but it's probably for the best. Like, as soon as we started dating, we were together about 2.5 years, And we'd only been dating a couple months, and she starts talking about wanting a ring, wanting a diamond, a big diamond when we get married. And I told her, I'm not down for that, because do you guys know about blood diamonds? For you who don't know, Blood Diamonds is a movie that came out a few years ago, and then they started reenacting this movie in Africa, and all these African children are killed every year. So some rich white lady can wear some big diamond as a status symbol for how well off her and her man is. And I told her, I'm not down with that. I'm not down with kids being killed for your diamond. She's like, no, that's just how we do it in America. I did one time. So I tried to play devil's advocate. I tried to see it from her point of view. I was like, okay, all right. So, thousands of African children are killed every year for this diamond, for this rich white lady to wear. But in return, 25% of the time here in America, that same rich white lady is killed by an African for that very diamond. So it all comes around full circle. No, just kidding. They don't get killed. That doesn't really happen. We stayed together way too long because we had really good sex. We'd come up with our own sex moves and stuff. You guys know, like Superman, that from the Soulja Boy song. You guys know the Superman? It's a real thing. It's when you orgasm on her back and you slap the sheets on, so it's like a cape. Superman, that or the Spider-Man, that that's when you shoot it out like a web. Well, I came up with my own. It was the Iron Man. And it's when you're all hot and heavy, you're going at it, and it rips off my clothes, and you go at it, and we have really good sex. And then afterwards, I'm like, iron my laundry. The Iron Man. We're not together anymore. I don't know. She was also, though, she was really cheap. She refused to pay half on birth control. And I don't know, I think that's the girl's responsibility and the guy's responsibility. I think that's a 50-50 thing. And she wouldn't pitch on condoms. So what I started doing is I would get the condoms and I'd cut them in half and I'd throw away her half. I just use the base. Felt so much better. So much better. But one of the peaks in our sexual explorations was when she got food stamps. Because then we started getting to try really cool stuff like Cheese Whiz and edible undies. You guys ever use edible undies? It's like, crap, I'm wearing them right now. He knows. I smell strawberry as I walk by. If you guys don't know what edible undies are, talk to her. No, they're like fruit roll-up material that they cut into underwear, and you wear them and you chew them off. So we got to try these out, and I'm she's wearing them, and I'm kissing her neck, working my way down her body, down to her hips and her thighs, and then I start chewing them off, and she's getting real into it and all hot and heavy and turned on, sweating. But then she starts contracting a little bit and squeezing her thighs around my neck, and I start choking. And so I tried to keep going, but she started squeezing really tight, and so I jumped up, but I still had them in my teeth, and they had melted onto her, and they ripped off all of her pubic hair. It was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu wax. Damn, Brazilian. Place crazy, Greg Jackson. MMA, Brazilian jiu-jitsu wax. So I'm a social worker. I got laid off recently, for some reason. And so now I'm starting a side business. And before I go, is it cool if it's a greeting card company? And if it's all right with you, can I just test some of these cards and you guys let me know which ones you think people might buy? Cool. It's kind of like a Hallmark type thing. So this first one says, sorry about that time I told you I was wearing a condom, but I wasn't, and you got pregnant. No, just kidding. That never happened. But seriously, sorry about your loss. The card, lighten the mood a little. Here's one that says, your loss is our gain. Congratulations on your conversion to Judaism. Sorry about the loss of your foreskin. The Jewish section, Jewish card section. It's a kosher card. This is a romantic one. It says, there's nothing I love more than kissing your sweet lips, rubbing your soft shoulders, and squeezing your delicate hips. Except for boning your precious sister. Thanks for keeping it in the family. Here's one for the kids. It says, Hey, little dude, I heard you got syphilis. Wait, I just asked your mom again and she said chicken pox. Could be a lot worse, but still, get well soon. Here's another romantic one. It says, whoever thought sex with an atheist could be so heavenly? God knows I didn't. Happy anniversary. Untapped atheist anniversary section. Happy Women's History Month. Bitches! Happy Columbus Day. Crackers! Happy Black History Month. Oh no. Skip that one. Oh, no. It's almost February. Can't do that joke. I sold enough of those to get a couple pro ones printed out. This one says, I wanted to get you an Xbox for your birthday. But your mom makes me pay too much child support, so I just got this card. Happy birthday anyways. That is not funny. That is messed up. That baby's the best thing that ever happened to me. The man's the worst thing that ever happened, but the baby's the best thing, so altogether it's the most neutral thing that ever happened to me. Don't worry. I have one for the ladies. Also, there's a fetus on it, and it says, you weren't an accident. Your father was! And then last but not least, I was always an ass man anyways. Sorry about the breast cancer. Hey, I'm Rusty Rutherford. Have a good night.